unwind, you know, sleep in a bit. For me, it's generally get house chores done, you know, work on my own projects a little bit, go for like a longer exercise session. It just, and it's a stream night as well. Like it just, as Revertible said,
and you like to go down under.
It's been a game changer for my mental health has always been pretty solid, but it's just done it even better. It's just done even more wonders because I like, you know, I really like the current job I'm working. It makes me look even more forward to go to work or attend, you know, when we sign in for the day because we're working from home. So I will say that it is possible to negotiate something like that if you know, start applying for work full time. Maybe not as your first job, but maybe when you have a bit of experience and you're able to like maybe negotiate based on like your skill set. And with so many jobs becoming work from home, it's becoming so flexible that I'm sure they can work something out. And yeah, 4-day weeks, as Shay said, I definitely think it's the way to go. Maybe at some point down the road with my life, I might have to take on that extra day, but just in our current circumstance, I think I'm happy to do 4. I actually, believe it or not, it's not an original idea. I got that from a previous colleague at like, not my last job, but the job before that. Before he started, I think he was doing his own thing. And then he decided to just get a job because, you know, I think his own thing wasn't working out. And he just asked if he could do a 4-day week. And I thought, you know what? I'll do that. Can't sit around just doing nothing. Yeah. Yep. Pretty much, Bin Bin.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely revertible. Absolutely. Like, I work for government, but I know even some private companies are becoming a little bit more flexible. Like, I have a friend who's a manager at KPMG in Sydney, and he's very, very open to... He was really open to work from home even before COVID, but now with COVID, he said his entire team has gone to work from home permanently. It reduces the need to have to, like, take up office space, and he said they go in, like, I think once a week just to, like, all catch up and... you know, maybe hash out some things that they can't do at home and just as an excuse to meet up. So his whole team has gone permanent work from home and meet up once a week. And a few of he said a few of the other teams in his office have started to do that. Oh yeah, revertible. I understand that as well. My commute when I go into the office is 1 hour and 10 each way. I think even my organization is trying to do more work from home days, like maybe 50-50 split, which I'm pretty much all for. Saving 2 hours a day of not having to travel on train is like, you know, Wii Smart Galaxy Brain strat. I actually don't know Fire. I should keep in contact with them a little bit better, but I think the company's doing really, really well because they've now secured their own office space. Which tells me that they have a bit of money in the budget. So I think they're doing pretty well, yeah. It's so nice to get that time back, Shay, absolutely. Like, because of like the work from home climate because of COVID, that 45 minutes to an hour I was on the train, I use that to go for a walk every morning now because I've tried rolling to my computer from bed and I'm useless for like 45 minutes. I'm just waking up. But going for a walk, getting a coffee, it just wakes me up a bit and helps a lot. Oh yeah, Trip. Like, not having to spend $50 plus, like, I think my weekly Opal fare, for those of you who aren't seeing like the train fare, my weekly Opal fare was like $55. Like, it's saving like 200 plus bucks a month, Trip, on not having to pay for Opal has been like so good. I legit, fam, haven't had to fill up my car for 3 months. The last time I had to fill up my car for petrol I went back to my parents' place right before lockdown hit, and I haven't had to fill up my car since. Legit haven't had to fill up my car, and there's like 350 kilometers left in the tank. Is it really, Trip? Hot damn, son, that's heaps.
No.
Thank you for the redemption on the nut, Chiapini. Oh yeah, because they were doing your cab charges, hey Trip, like for like the late shifters, I remember. That's like a win-win situation. Honestly, it's a huge win-win in that regard. So I really hope. Hey Habs, what's up, buddy? I remember you telling me, Trip, like the work PCs were just like slow AF. Like it's just been. I was telling my dad this because, you know, he works at a university, and like I said to my dad that I hope this is like the advent of like more working from home for like more companies. And my dad's like, yeah, like the uni is like already taking it on board. Alright, see how this goes. Fuck. Makes sense because I paused for It definitely has its own challenges, Fire, absolutely. Okay. 0, 1. Yeah, you did really well in that one, Fire. Heck yeah. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh yeah, I will give you that, NATO. Like, for uni students, like, it could be really tough. And I will admit one thing. Having separation of space if you're working from home permanently, I think is also important if you can do it. Like, I currently can't just because of my desk, my apartment layout. Oops. But yeah. Yeah, I wish I could make like a separate desk space for like when I'm like clocked in for work. But these days it's just like this desk I sit at, and I try to keep it separate by just, you know, I do all my works in a VM, and once I shut down that VM, it's like physically shutting down for the day. I did, Fire. It's got a little bit too, I just got lazy. That's true. I will admit that, Shay. It has been good in that regard. They've gotten like other runners to like showcase and stuff. True, Revertible. There's nothing stopping them from outsourcing at that point, which means that you could potentially lose out on like local employment. Oh yeah, I do miss the uni rates for the trains and stuff. It was so cheap. Oh my goodness, Rosa. Half price trains and stuff was so pog. This run's looking pretty decent. Let's okay, we've had 2 really good runs tonight that have gotten yep rocked. So if we're gonna have a decent run with this and not get yep rock, I'd say that's a pretty solid victory. Oh Oh yeah, fire for sure.
Fatality.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely, Shay. Not having to pay for all that is like a huge factor with people applying for like the marathon. Kidding. That was bad. You're absolutely like spot on about that. I've been to GDQ, but I will admit the ASM vibe is way tighter. Like our vibe is just so tight. The Aussie speedrun community is so cool. Ayo! Ayo! Split might not be too good, given how I got wrecked there. Wow, Ergbot does not like Melbourne. Ergbot must be from Sydney. Well, at least Knuckles went okay this time. Yeah, NATO. Oh, for sure, Fire. Absolutely. ASMs are like so chill. I will admit, ASM was when the creepy cosplayer thing happened. But that was a very isolated incident. I can guarantee you that didn't happen every ASM. But it was my first ASM when creepy cosplayer girl happened. Just letting you know. I think, like, I was just kind of capping when I said that, Bodo, but I think for some people it was just, it didn't really feel like much of an upgrade. Like, I guess comparatively, I remember Wind Waker to Wind Waker HD, like, you can really tell, like, the textures had been bumped. There was some quality of life changes that you could feel with, like, the inventory and how you interacted with the items. So I could definitely call that an HD bump, but this is just me speculating because I never actually played Wind Waker, Skyward Sword SD. But I just feel like, from what I've seen, I don't feel like there's been a big aesthetic bump, perhaps. But controls, perhaps, yeah. Like, being able to play on, like, a proper controller, I'd say was pretty nice. I tried playing with Joy-Cons, but my wrist was just like, nah, mate. I'm just like, alright, fine. I guess I'll play with the Pro Controller. What am I doing? I didn't tennis me, that's good. Light arrows. We still have a chance. Really need to get a Pro Controller. I need to get an adapter, Bodo, so I can use my PS4 controller on the Switch. Because I'm just so used to the PS4 controller's like contour and layout that, yeah. I want to get an adapter so I can use it. I can probably just get like a Brooks adapter, like what they use for like fighting games, and I'll just use it. What about TP to TP HD? I don't remember TP HD too much. Oh yeah, absolutely, Bodo. Like, I'm definitely not telling you not to get it. Like, please don't ever feel like I'm telling you not to get it. Like, I still got it because I'm a Zelda fan. I guess for me, it was just a Skyward Sword experience. Like I just couldn't get into it. All right, ESS, don't get rocked. No rock, please. I've been rocked twice tonight. Please, please. We need a not rock or like no rock or like no rock. I can definitely, yeah, the price tag is, like, I don't know how much new games cost in Canadian land, Bodo, but yeah, in Oz, it can be, it's pretty hectic. Like, I think brand new Switch games are like $79.95. Maybe even more, depending on $80. Okay, so you're in the same boat as we are, because like, Aussie dollars and Canadian dollars are like quite similar. Like in terms of like, you know, I think one Aussie dollar buys one Canadian dollar. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Let me check. One AUD to CAD. Wow, our dollar's weaker. We're fucked, fam. One Australian dollar buys 92 Canadian cents. AKA worth, yeah, pretty much. Oh, this cutscene lag! Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. PS5 games are crazy, Shay. I will play Squidward Sword offline at some point. Because I do want to just finish it and be like, okay, I've played through Squidward Sword. And whether or not I enjoyed it is another question. But yeah. I just wasn't, I guess it just didn't gel with me particularly. But that might be because I just wasn't used to it, because I guess I'm so used to like OOT controls perhaps, Bodo. Oh gosh. I don't even know why I jump slashed early there, but whatevs. I'm actually very curious what VC Switch is going to be like, Habs, like for OOT speedrunning. It'd be very interesting to see what the version turns out to be like. Alright, as long as we don't get yepped by Ganon, we might be able to have a small PB. Yo, Nate. Nate can connect with the raid. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you. How's things? Yo, Thornado. 11 months, dude. What's happening? Good to see you. Long time no see. How's things? Yeah, Nate, looks like we might PB if Ganon doesn't wreck us too much. I've had some really bad Ganon fights tonight. But yeah, for those of you who just joined us from the raid, we are currently running Ocarina of Time, no wrong walk. You caught us just right at the end of the run. As long as Ganon doesn't go too bad, we should be okay. This run's looking pretty good so far. Ugh. I've said that before and I've lost it at Ganon, so you know I'm not gonna count my blessings too early. Alright, cool. That's a much better Ganon fight. Much better Ganon fight. I don't know what this will be actually. I didn't look at the time. I'm gonna guess 1941. Never mind, completely miscounted. There we go. See, told you. As long as we have a good Ganon fight, and that Ganon fight was still pretty goodness awful. Hey, there we go. Yo, thanks. Thank you, Zero. And thank you, Lena. GG. Yee, sub paint. Oh, really? Let's see, fam. That puts me 6th place on the leaderboards. GG, well played. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Nate. Appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. You know what? I don't know why I disabled the camera the entire night. I guess I just wasn't feeling it. But you know what? For you, fam, I will enable the camera just this last one. Everyone used to always joke that